Warriors leading by 13. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Green is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Bullock in at the small forward position. You know, Richard, had to be extra special for Steph Curry to set the three-point record in New York.
Yeah, doing it in the Mecca, sold-out arena. The previous 2 record holders there, December 15th, 2021, a great day in the career of Steph Curry, the history of the NBA.
There's the pick. Here's Curry, banked in off the glass. Curry's got 7.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that. And
let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Green, great pass to set up the lay-in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Passes it to Wood. Green with a screen for Wood. Pass to Bullock. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Green. Peyton, he's checked in for Golden State. Golden State Warriors having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this.
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's check out the top performers for each team.
They've been assertive at the offensive end, willing and able to shoulder the scoring for their teams.
Yeah, they put on a show for us, Shaq. You know, it's something we kind of expected, but two great competitors are really going at it.
And now looking at that first half, what an impressive performance so far for the Golden State Warriors.
They feasted from three so far. Couldn't stretch the floor much more. I mean, it's put them firmly in control of this game.
Gotta have that floor space, open concept, indoor-outdoor living. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I like that.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from the professor.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Dallas shooting around 41% on the night. Doncic passes to Wood. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end his cold spell, and he uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Mavs. Curry against Doncic. They set the pick. Thompson from long range. And here are the Mavericks now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Thompson against Irving. Pass to Wood on the wing. Hardaway lets it go from deep. A new 14 for the Mavericks. Doncic looking it over. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. 8 points for Luka Doncic.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Curry finds Wiggins. Now Looney. Back to Wiggins. Green with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Wiggins. Another shot. He lays it in.
Andrew Wiggins.
Wiggins has got 19 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Irving. The tray. It's rebounded by Curry.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
The pass to Thompson. From deep. It's not going to go for him. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Steps back. Irving with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. Hardaway.
You're going out there. No let up.
Josh Green subbed in for Irving. Different look here for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Kevon Looney. Payton comes in for Wiggins. Poole's checked in for Thompson. And the professor subbed in for Stephen Curry. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And the dunk by Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Here's the professor. And the 3 ball is good. The professor's got 23 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate. Poole
against Green. McGee is screen on Poole. Green bounce pass. For three, Bullock. And here at the end of the third quarter.
With the score, your Mavericks 62, the Warriors 81. And you can see what it's for your defense crew.
First three quarters. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 19-point game. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit, and that'll be the first of a two-game road trip for them. So with Irving on the bench, here's the five for Jason Kidd right now. Powell is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Green. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Wasted no time on that one. And it's now 26 points for the Professor.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Green passes to Doncic. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And two cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Launches a three, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. No one near him. And the Warriors tack on two more.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Green with the ball. Doncic right side. And he makes the 8-footer. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Here's the Professor. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And Doncic, here we go. No good that time. Great D that time from Green. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Doncic. And the Professor picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A different look for Dallas. Christian Woods checked in for JaVale McGee. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Irving subbed in for Josh Green. And Golden State also making a change. Wiggins is checked in for Green. Now, here's Doncic. Tight defense on him.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Another three for Golden State.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Poole against Irving. Hardaway goes in. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. From deep three-point range, Powell pulls it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Hardaway, no good.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the professor.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Dwight Powell, and it's Reggie Bullock.
Gary Payton the second personal foul. Third team foul. Now it's
in for Jordan Poole.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Here's the professor. He's covered by Irving. A professor. Good.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Irving plays it up and banks it in.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And
Great game, MP. Really well done.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
Next game, you're back with the starters.
Don't lie to me, Coach. Do not lie to me.
No cap.
I see you.
I just told the press during my availability. So why don't you head over there and answer some of their questions and bask in the glory.
All right, now, that's not a bad idea there.
You've earned it. Now go enjoy it.
Is it okay for us to Good game, MP.
Hey, everyone. Oh, is that my man John in the cut back there? My man, it's always good to see you. What's up?
Hey, it's me, man. Great game, MP.
Thank you, man.
So, Coach Graves just let us know that you're back in the starting lineup. Yeah. First off, did he tell you yet? And if so, how does that feel?
Yo, that's crazy because he just told me. Like, he literally just let me know. It feels great, man. You know, everyone wants to start in this league, and I'm no different, man. You know, so I'm hyped.
So are you aware of reports that you've been placed back in the starting lineup so they can actually showcase you for a potential trade?
No. That's actually the first time I've actually heard that.
Well, let me read this to you. Sources familiar with the organization's thinking have confirmed that there's interest in acquiring Shep Owens in the trade. So how do you feel about that?
It's surprising. I mean, you'd literally be swapping someone who's shown he knows how to win in this league for someone who's mostly potential.
Well, not to throw salt on the wound, I'm also hearing that Shep was Othello Akpin's first choice at 18, but Phil Boyer overruled him.
I mean, if that's true, you know, those things happen. Not everyone's going to evaluate talent the same way heading into the draft. I would just hope that I've done enough since then to show that I belong here and can help build a winning culture for this team. Okay, that's it? All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay, I gotta address the elephant in the room. It's all over the news. What's up with these trade rumors? Are we worried about them?
Worried? What do we have to be worried about? Shep's a star in any city he's in.
I am the marquee.
That's right.
Honestly, it's a little insulting that someone thinks they can trade MP for me, straight up.
Your Perco Latte billboard is 1,000,000 times better than Shep's.
Okay, you guys want to fill me in? Why do I feel like I was blindsided out there?
Because you were. Look, but that's okay, all right? It's the last trick Othello's got up his sleeve.
Yo, fam, he's really going to offer 3 first-round draft picks on top of me. For Shep? I mean, is Philly even going to sign off on that?
It's unclear.
There's more support for the trade on social than I would like to see.
What does that mean?
I'd say it's about a 50-50 split at this point.
Good thing social isn't in charge of the roster.
All right. Look, it still wouldn't hurt to fight that battle, so.
Okay, but we've already talked about this. We're not going to fight this fight in the press.
I'm not talking press. I'm talking about on the court. Look, Othello put his cards on the table. It's you versus Shep now.
Okay, hasn't it always been?
Yeah, but never this directly. Look, you've got an opportunity to put this thing to bed once and for all. All you've got to do is outperform Shep. Boyer hasn't pulled the trigger yet, which means he's still not sold. But there's a microscope on you two now. Look, if you go out there and you whoop Shep's behind on the stat sheet, there's no way Phil would trade you.
Rick,
look, how could he?
Rick, you know I'm not about the stats, man. I've never been about that.
But you are about this city. I know you're a team-first guy on P, but I don't see anything wrong with calling your number a little more than usual if it's going to get you to stay. You can't win a ring in this city if Othello trades you.
So it's me versus Shep.
Mm-hmm. It's you versus Shep, babe.
You got to end this, MP. Once and for all.